Hello. Yeah, this is going to be video number 3, and I'm starting out by reminding everybody that in my music class there's 3 kinds of quizzes: special quizzes, practice quizzes, and real quizzes and real tests. And the previous video, which was video number 2, we spent the entire video talking about special quizzes, the 2 kinds of special quizzes. You remember the introductory quiz and the sound equipment quiz. But this video, we're going to take a look at practice quizzes. There are 3 kinds of practice quizzes: basic questions, tutorials, and review activities. And these are some characteristics of all the practice quizzes. For one thing, the practice quizzes are based on the readings in the ebook, in the textbook. There's a lot of practice quizzes. There are maybe almost 30. The exact number is different every semester, but there's probably about 28, 29, 30 practice quizzes. And we just take the average of the practice quizzes. And so each individual practice quiz is not super important for your grade. Now, moving question, the second point on this page here is that you can take these over and over, the practice quizzes. Hopefully your score gets better every time, and take them as many times as you want. Number 3, I say here, once a practice quiz is posted, that is, once I make it available on the blackboard so that everyone can take it, some are geared, or some are aimed at test 1 and some are aimed at test 2, and all of them are related to the final exam. So you can use these to review the material. Use the practice quizzes, especially since they remain, once they're up there on the blackboard, they stay there until the end of the semester. You can use them when you're getting ready for the final exam. With each listening quiz, when you finish taking the quiz, you can see all the questions and all the answers. And of course, that's another reason why the practice quizzes can be quite useful if you're getting ready to take a real quiz or a real test, like the final exam or test 1 or test 2. You can use these practice quizzes for review purposes. And finally, on this slide, I point out that the practice quizzes are not timed tests. You don't have to finish a practice quiz in 1 hour or half an hour, 2 hours, something like that. I want to take a closer look at the practice quizzes folder. Let's start out from the home page. Here we're in the home page now of Music 2302 Blackboard, and you see these links on the side here, on the left-hand side. If we click on practice quizzes, I'll click on practice quizzes. That takes us to the practice quizzes folder, and in here, of course, are all these different chapters, and there's quizzes for individual chapters in here. Now, I don't cover all the chapters that are in the book. The textbook has labeled this folder here, labeled this folder chapters 29 through 36 and Prelude 4, but I don't really include. Here, let's click on this and you'll see what's included. I just include chapters 31 through 36, and we don't get into chapters 29 and 30 or the Prelude 4. But with chapter 31, we will be taking a look at that this semester. And So let's see what's in here. If you click on chapter 31, you see there's a quiz and a listening quiz. For some reason, people sometimes skip the listening quiz, but don't skip the listening quiz, because the quiz and the listening quiz both count. They're all part of they're both of them are part of the average for the practice quizzes for the whole semester. So I just wanted to make sure everyone realizes the chapters include usually a quiz and a listening quiz. Sometimes there's even two listening quizzes. And you may see this kind of a link here and here at the bottom of your page in your Blackboard. But in any case, regardless if it's here on the side or at the bottom, there will be a quiz and a listening quiz. That's all I wanted to say.